Hey everybody, this is Mark and Nelson, Seneca Relics. Today we're actually Seneca Flintworks. It is February the 27th, 2016, and we are going to, we've had some requests from people wanting to demonstrate some napping, and we owed somebody a knife, and we're going to film that today.
Yeah, we're going to try to turn this piece of dacite here into a knife blade. He was nice enough to give us some sheds, and we're going to make a knife for him. Some of these I've done cut on, like cut the brow tine off of there, and some of them's been chewed on pretty bad, but we'll see what we can come up with. We got a piece of dacite here.
Yeah, we got that at Flint Ridge last year.
Nice. They biface them down there, and we get them. So
yeah, we have spalled some stuff down, but that one seemed really well suited for what we were going to do today.
All right. So we'll start cracking on this and see what we can't come up with.
All right, we'll get back with you when we're cracking. All right, we are in the nap shack here.
Yeah, we made it to the workshop. You know, it was such a beautiful day outside. Maybe we should be in the creeks, but we decided to get this project behind us.
Yeah.
Show you our little workshop here. This is where we spend our weekends when we're not in the creeks.
Yeah, that bin there is full of material, stone.
We built this place just for our Flintknapping. And
my little crap hole over there that I've mucked up this morning a little bit.
Stinks pretty bad in here. We smoke cigars in here pretty bad.
Yeah, that's what that thing's for, though.
That's exactly right. Now we put that fan in there just so we can people that are flint nappers know about the silica issue. So we do have a vent in here for that. So.
Yeah, you'll notice Mark has burned his safety glasses.
Yeah,
safety
got
first.
Glasses off out there earlier, but I keep these glasses on my flint nap. So, all right, we'll get started here in just a couple seconds and see how this thing turns out.
All right, and a little shout out to Brandon Montgomery. Brandon.
Yeah, this is for you, man.
This is for you,
Thanks for the deer sheds, and here it comes.
All right, we'll get back with you shortly. All right, Mark's getting started here. We did rock, paper, scissors. He gets to break this thing today. But I wanted to at least give a little bit of information on the tools we use. He and I have our own sets, but they look almost identical because we make our own mostly. He's here. Instead of antler billets, we use the copper capped billets. Just take a piece of hardwood and fill those with lead and
fill them up with lead.
Glue them on there. Little braiding stones, pressure flakers. Here we buy these. Various folks will sell those. We have all different sizes of these little billets that we use, and the ever popular Ishy stick. Don't know how people can nap without those, but some people do.
Yeah, I think they're absolutely essential. All right, to give you an idea where I'm going to start here, first of all.
Let me get up. And
plenty of light here. Try to identify my targets. I don't know how to do flint napping instructions. There's way too many people on YouTube that's good at it. So I'm just going to...
This piece here is fairly well spalled down into a biface. So,
yes.
So this will be the quick version.
Yeah, I'm going to try to straighten it up, thin it down a little bit, and I like to leave it kind of heavy since the antlers we have are kind of heavy. So I think that would be best. All right, I identify my targets and start taking them down here. Clean up this end right here.
And I'm not going to film this whole thing. I'll just give you an idea of what we're doing here. Nice thinning place there. But the other thing we're going to make, let me turn around here, is we'll show how this is just a piece of birch that I had routed on my router, cut and routed, and we'll show how we mount these. We'll take that antler and we'll use a part of it for the stand and a part of it for the knife, and we'll show you how that goes together.
Twist out of it here.
Nice.
Okay. Just twist up real bad on that end there.
And for you beginning flint knappers, the key on this thinning is work the ends first. There will be temptations to go for some of those middle strikes, and you'll create a big dive in the rock. Then you go to work the ends, and you'll chop it right in half. So you'll see he's working on the tip there.
See, he's trying to get the twist out of it there. I'll keep doing that till he gets straighter and thinner. Take the line in 2 pieces.
Or more.
If it breaks in 2 pieces, we'll grab one of our slabs over there and try it.
We got other spalls that we can use, but we're trying to do this relatively quickly today.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll let him continue for a second, and we'll get back with you here in a minute. Okay. A moment of silence.
Terrible. All right.
We're taking 2.
Cut, take 2. We'll grab another rock.
Round 2.
I blowed up my first rock. Terrible.
And we have grabbed a piece of really nice looking black and white novaculite. Hopefully it didn't blow this one up too bad.
I can't believe it. Terrible. But I have a good time. Every time you do that, you learn something new. All right. Try to start thinning this damn thing down.
Mr.
Darn thing down.
This one's substantially thicker, so
Substantially thicker. See if we can do something about that.
there's a nice little necklace point right there. You just
I
drew
don't
on
want
the
that
board.
to go all the way through there, but that's all right.
A braid.
Twisted all the pieces on the tip. Get some of the junk off there.
Yeah, Brandon, I hope you're not particular on the type of material. Fortunately, there's still plenty there.
Gosh!
There you go. There, that's what you need.
You gotta really smack this stuff.
Whoa. Beautiful, beautiful.
That's a nice weight.
Follow those up the line as far as it'll take him. That looks to be as far as it'll take him.
Yeah, that's right there. Piece you knocked off right there. Yeah, that's a good one.
Beautiful.
Way across there would be nice. That chalky stuff here. Clean it up. Chalk.
Wow. Really nice.
Yeah, the black side seems to nap so much better.
That'll quickly thin it down. Get the
Flake
flakes.
in my glasses. I went wrong side of it there. Well, that's terrible again. You gotta hit that chalk side really hard. Get across there.
Yeah.
I did turn it down good, didn't I?
Yeah, I took a lot out of it.
Up here. Of course, I got that. I guess that goober fell out. It's gone now.
That's good.
I'll deal with that. I'll take that. Again, we are wanting a heavy blade for such a heavy antler. I like to maintain a lot of that size of the blade. Sure. There we go. Trying to isolate it a little bit. So maybe I can get out of it.
Oh, that one.
I got some of it. Knocked a hole in my rock there, but that's not too bad. Just want to nibble that up right there. That's all I'm going to do.
Yeah, he'll make that notch to fit the antler once we identify which antler we're going to use.
I can use the itchy stick to sharpen it somewhat. Careful. Oh. Hinge right up to that stupid line. You see it?
I see it. There you go.
Get rid of that line, it'll quit doing that. Okay,
Take a shot of
take
that. You just shot that edge work. Bring it back toward you a little bit where you get some shadow on it. All right, we'll take five.
Take five. Still trying to get her straight.
Yeah, he's coming down to the final. This is really the end of the road for this thing, other than fitting it after he gets his final pass.
Yeah. That's a lot better than the other one.
Still there for a second. Nice ribbon flakes. Visible. Real nice.
I did bring this down a little bit here. Place where I'm going to haft it. Alright. Almost there.
Yeah, then comes the fun part. We just go out and cut some bone.
Oh man. For those of you all who have never done that before, cutting and grinding on bone, you better have a distress bag ready. It's horrible.
It stinks.
Oh, it's terrible. Good?
good.
Alright, I'll try to clarify that tip a little bit, and then we'll prepare for the fun stuff.
All right, we'll be back.
Alright, I got a finished blade here. I went ahead and cleaned up the tip a little bit. Looks a lot better.
It's really good.
Got a little problem here. Spit wads. Notice my problem's right where the transition of the stone goes from light to dark. It's usually what happens to me. But that's just gonna have to remain. Made me a little tail here to hook it into the antler.
And we did identify the antler we're going to use.
Yeah, we're going to use this one here again. I've already cut this piece off. And we'll cut it about right there. To make the handle.
Actually, I'll be doing the cutting since I lost the rock, paper, scissors on that. It's not the cutting, it's the problem. Yeah. It'll be the grinding.
It's terrible. We'll cut this off right here, and that'll be part of the stand that holds the knife up. And this little piece that's left over here, we'll make some sort of trunk to put the blade into. You'll see it when we get it done there. And we'll discolor it a little bit with fire.
Yeah, some people use the potassium permanganate and coffee grounds, and we use fire.
We use fire. It works good. All right, we'll get out of here in just a second.
And it smells fantastic. All right.
Yeah, all right, we got her.
We've got these cut into 3 pieces. This here will be mounted onto the stand to hold the back end, the trunk, the handle of the blade. This we will fix and have a spot for the blade to rest.
Yeah, we'll come up with something there.
And we have marked where we want the slot to be for this thing.
Yeah, let me see the blade there a second. There we go. Yeah, show that there. Drop that junk.
Here. Yes, it is. Slide right into here.
Yeah, so that's what we're looking for. All right.
Now comes the fun part.
Here we go.
The first nasty bone grinding session is over. It's not over by any means, but this part is. We got the slot cut in here. It's had to customize that to fit.
Yeah, it's relative to close. It doesn't have to be perfect.
No, you don't want it too tight. You don't want it too terribly loose, but it does fit, and you got to look at it for straightness with the handle and kind of customize it that way. But we ground off that tine, that brow tine piece that was sticking up there, cut it off, and then sanded this real good. You can see we sanded some of these high spots, sanded the butt there, and
tapered it down right there where it connects to the blade.
Yeah, and you want that relatively flat here so that the sinew doesn't slide off.
It will ride up there.
Now comes the.
And what we'll do, we'll take this little torch and we'll burn this thing slightly. Makes it look old, older. Straighten that a little bit there.
We like using this. You know, some guys, like I said, they'll use potassium permanganate. I just like the look of this, and it's not real consistent, which is one aspect that we actually like. You know, you want a consistent stain, then use chemical.
Yeah. I just like it to look.
And I'll burn some spots
a little distressed there.
A little deeper than others. And then any of these white areas we like to try to hit. Just
see what it does to the bone. Kind of cooks it there a little bit, and it looks good once it's done.
While that bone's cooling off, we're going to go ahead and put some burn on this piece of birch here that's been routed. Just a little cove routing around the edge there.
Yeah, we burn these the same way we do the bone.
Yeah, and by the way, on those bones, if you see cracks in those bones, be careful how much you burn. You'll crack them more and they'll bust open on you.
It's probably better to just use chemicals, but we don't.
We don't. We like fire.
All right.
Hang on here. Okay.
We'll just score around the edges of it. This is a real cool effect. It looks good.
Yeah, you can do different patterns. Zebra stripes, leopard. This one I'm just going to do a perimeter burn.
Notice he's using just a little wooden ladder and over my carpet in my studio. Please don't burn down your house if you do this.
Yeah, I'm going to try not to burn down his house.
Better do this out in the garage, but
we're professionals.
Alright, we'll get this done and show it to you when it's finished. By that time the bone should be ready to put the blade into. Alright, here's the completed, here you pick it up. Here's the completed handle, what it looks like when we torched it.
On a later step, after it's complete, we'll put some polyurethane on it.
Yeah.
And it'll really make it pop. And it'll take all those white edges down. Of course, that'll be covered with sinews.
Yeah. But that's what it looks like. That's the look that's popular for our stuff.
Here's the plank after we, again, that'll be polyurethaned. So it'll be a little darker after we hit it with that.
Yeah.
And the next phase of the project.
Yeah, he'll just make some
two-part epoxy.
to glue that blade in there.
Don't go out and look for rabbit poop and pitch pine. You can do that.
Alright.
Alright, we'll get back with you when this thing's together and then we'll start working on the stand. You know I'm going to have stuff all over me. And what we'll do is we'll put a nice heavy dollop down in the groove here. And then, oh, that's all I need. And then we'll also put some on the tang of the knife here to help it grab.
Yeah, load that up pretty good there. Get this out of the road there. If it oozes out the side, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no problem. We'll deal with that. And this is quick drying epoxy. It takes about 5 minutes or so. So I'll get it lodged in here the way we want it.
Set it up to dry.
And set it up, hold it in place. And once it's dry, then we'll come back and fill in any gaps, take off that excess glue, and go from there.
Alright. Alright, yeah, we found a use for our old cigar boxes. We put foam in there just to hold all of our points and knives and things while they're drying. And Nelson's now working on
How we want this piece, the big tine, to set in here, where the handle will set at this corner. And then this we'll have to cut to fit down here that'll hold the blade.
yeah.
And we'll burn those as well so it'll match this.
But again, there's a knife. It's drying and it'll be getting sinew here shortly.
Yep, we're about there. Alright. Lots got to come off of this. Alright, the glue has dried.
Yeah, now that the glue's dry, we just want to smooth it down a little bit so it doesn't look like that big goober there. And yeah, we'll just
It'll be a little noisy.
yeah, it's a little noisy, so we won't film this very long. So. Nelson's now putting some stain on this little base. You can see how that brings out the color. Makes that burn look really good.
We don't have any foam brushes, so I'm using a paintbrush.
Yeah, we're low budget here. You see how that looks? Van Gogh. Go man go.
We're like Bob Ross. Happy friendly little trees here. All right. Step 368.2.
You know, a lot of people's asked us about how we put our sinew on our knives that hides the knot. And, you know,
Yeah, Mark's going to show you how we do this.
Boy Scouts out there know how to do this, but most people don't.
Over here.
All right.
See what you're doing.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the sinew and I'm going to put it down on the blade here.
He's got about, I don't know, 3 or 4 yards of sinew here.
Yeah, plenty of sinew to go down it and back up. But I'm going to put a loop in it right there. And I'm going to leave about maybe a foot or so sticking out so I can grab onto and pull that knot through. You'll see that here in a minute. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put a loop right there. And I'm just going to wrap the sinew.
It's going to take the long end. And wrap it
Take the long end and wrap it around the loop there to hold it in place. See, it leaves a little loop right there. All right. And now I'm going to wrap the knife, leaving that loop there. I'm going to go all the way down the knife, well, down as far as I want the sinew to go, I should say, and then back up. All right. Taking her down here, pulling it tight.
And this is artificial sinew, by the way.
Yeah, we get it at the nap ends. Taking her down the knife here.
Yeah, he'll cover up all that handle where
you see the glue.
Where we can see the glue and where we ground off the.
Yeah, I ground it up kind of high there, so some of that might still show.
That's fine.
It's fine. Pulling it tight. That's probably far enough right there. Now I'm going to come back down it.
Yeah, and this pass will cover up any gaps that were left.
Right. This is wax sinew, so you can push it into shape as you want it. Notice I'm going back down the knife toward the loop I left in the end. Obviously pulled out too much sinew, but that's fine. And we'll take the tail of the sinew.
Yeah, it's always better to have a little too much than not enough.
Yeah, I'm going to stick it through the loop. Alright. See it there? Grab this tail.
Yeah, the short end that you left hanging.
Yeah, the short end. And I will pull. And you'll see it. Pull it down in there. Alright. Pull it tight. Now we'll pull that knot up under there.
There.
You see it go?
Yep.
Now, push that into place. Take me a small razor blade. Hold that for me right there. Take me a small razor blade.
Ow!
Cut that as close to the sinew as I can. Right. Pull it again, make sure any.
And what you want to be careful of here is you don't pull it all the way out.
Yeah, if you pull it all the way out, you gotta start it up. There we go. Now we'll cut that right there as close to the sinew as I can. You can see that. It's kind of dark.
I think I got
There
it.
it went. Now, you got a pretty nice little wrap of sinew there with the knot hidden up underneath there. Looks really good. And I'll put another collar band on here for effect.
Yeah, we've got several different colors of sinew. We'll probably put some black on there to complement the blade.
Yeah. There she comes. All right.
While we're at it here, we did do some more grinding. This is going to hold the blade.
Yeah, that's the middle piece that was about right in here somewhere.
Yeah, we cut it out.
Yeah, and we put a little groove in it there to hold the blade. A little hole for glue and a little dowel rod there. Glue and a dowel rod, so it looks something like so when we're done. All right.
All right.
We're gonna burn these and get them looking distressed like this one does, and
yeah, we're almost done here.
all right.
We'll be back.
All right, I did take the knife out. I taped up the blade a little bit. I didn't want to get spray urethane all over the blade, so makes it look a little bit better. And Nelson's playing fire again.
Pew. All right. We're about the last phase of the project here. It's getting kind of late in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got these burned and we got the holes drilled, a couple dowels, and we got a couple holes. We put the knife up here, set this thing about where we wanted it.
Yeah, we did use the knife to gauge it.
And so next phase is to glue those dowels into the base here, and they're a little oversized for the dowel rod on purpose. Need that glue to have some room. And we'll glue these in place.
Yeah, we used to use screws to hold those down, but
Yeah, it didn't work out so good.
it didn't work out so good on those bones.
So we'll get this done, and that'll be it. Then we'll show a final of the knife after it dries. It's got polyurethane on it still. And we'll polyurethane this once we get it put together, and that'll be it.
All right, we'll be back for one more time.
Okay. Well, here's our completed project. Knife stand is polyurethaned up.
Yeah, it looks good.
And yeah, knife came out pretty darn good.
Yeah, I did add another band of black sinew around it there. That looks good. Really nice. Of course, there are 1,000 other ways to do this, but this is just the way we do it.
Yeah, and this just sits down in here like so. All right, Brandon, Archaic Headhunter.
We appreciate the bone.
We do. Thank you for the dead animal parts.
We had a good time. All right, man, we'll get this to you soon.
All right, we'll see you guys. Thanks.